Hello and welcome, my name is Ahura and this is my Let's Try series of World of Warships. And once again we are in our Tenryu, our Tech 3 cruiser, trying to gather enough XP to get into a battleship. Anyway, let's just get into the battle. It seems like we are bottom tier, so we're gonna have to watch out a little bit, but not gonna make that big of a difference. So, we're behind 2 destroyers, we have 3 battleships with us, so I think I'm gonna just go a little bit in towards the middle of the map and see, so we can transfer to the other side if they need help. But always we just need to hail down a hailstorm of high explosive shells on our enemies once we find them. And maybe not hit this destroyer. Let's make sure we don't hit that Svetlana. I think we are on a good course now to not be in trouble. Maybe set the speed a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Hopefully both of those destroyers don't leave us. It's nice to have a little bit of a screen ahead of us. I can shoot at things that are farther away than I can be detected though, so I might be able to spot things in good enough time and to get away if it's a problem. Oh, well, we do have planes as well. That's one of the good things with carriers, they can kind of spot the whole map for you. They are that good at spotting smaller ships like this. As you can see, the inner dotted circle is my air detection range, but they can certainly find battleships for you. Well, let's not get too far ahead of our battleships. Be nice if the other battleships start shooting at them instead of us. Looks like they're going in towards the middle as well. Let's make sure that we can hide behind these islands, if it's necessary. Might as well do full speed ahead and see if we can hide behind an island and start shooting. I forget, what is the range? 7 kilometers on these torpedoes, so we can actually get some use out of them as well. Let's see. Might be worth it to try and go for this. Let's fire some shots at him. To aim a little bit higher so we hit his superstructure. That's what we can really make damage and do fire damage as well. He's still a little bit too far away for our torpedoes. Let's go in and hide behind that island there. Trying to hit different places on his ship. If I can set multiple fires, that would be amazing. Let's see. I would like to kill these guys because they're actually dangerous to me. Let's see. I don't want to put on torpedoes that close to my own ships. See. Okay, and then need to make sure we don't hit our own guys' torpedoes here. Then I'll return to this fight, I think. Some of these guys are getting closer to torpedo range. Well, we could hit it anyway. See if we can get into torpedo range. See if we can hit fire to this Kawachi again. Should get some more cannons into the game here. And now that he's shooting at us, let's try to change direction and stuff. Getting closer to being in torpedo range. We should probably repair that. So, torpedo range definitely. Managed to miss those miraculously. But now I'm on fire myself. And I just spent my repair, so that's not nice. Should probably shift to another ship here. Try to set fire to them as well. Seems he's a little bit quicker. Oh, he missed my torpedoes, so let's see if we can get him again. That was overdoing it a little bit on the aiming there. Kind of get lazy playing. Oh, I really need to repair. Seems like my engines is shot. I'm a sitting duck right now. If I keep setting him on fire, I think we'll likely get him. We're doing some pretty nice damage in this one. And we lost rudder again, I think. And we actually got a battleship. So 29,000 damage, even if we don't do any more, that will be probably... Yeah, I can't really steer. See if we can do some damage to him before we die. Nope. Well, we are ahead, so there's a chance that our team will win this for us. A little bit unfortunate that I lost rudder shift 2 times. Should probably not have used that second repair, because I think I used it like basically just before it would have been repaired anyway. So that was kind of a waste. I could have used it the second time and probably survived for a bit longer. Seems that Caledon... Well, I think it's gonna escape all of those torpedoes, but not for long. And we're gonna have us a close quarter fight over here, a brawl. Let's shift to the Miyogi here. And their secondary guns are definitely in this. You don't want to get into a brawl with a German ship though, unless you know what you're doing. It's really hard to hit Citadel. Oh, it seems he actually did. It is really hard to hit a Citadel on a German ship, and they have very good secondary guns compared to most of the other. But if he's sailing like this, they're actually both sailing like idiots, and they're gonna ram each other now. The ramming rules are kind of weird in this game. If two enemy ships touch each other, no matter what angle or speed, they both deal their maximum HP of damage to each other. So because they barely touch, they ramp each other. For us, it wasn't actually a very good trade. If he had been smart enough to reverse his course on Miyagi, I think he would have ended up winning that fight. But it seems like we actually have a destroyer capping that base over here, so it all might be over very soon. He just needs to sail behind this island. And then get ready to fire. Basically, he needs to position himself in a position with his broadside this way, so if the other... if this Karlsruhe tries to come around and kill him, he'll just sail into a bunch of torpedoes and die. He barely misses him here. So he basically has to stay here. He should go in behind this island. Now the Karlsruhe is coming the other way around, so... But he could also smoke himself. And then just lie somewhere in the smoke. The bigger he makes the smoke field, the harder a time the Karlsruhe will have of actually hitting him before he caps it. So the only thing the Karlsruhe can really do is also get inside the capture point. And he tried to fire off his torpedoes. Obviously what he'll do now is he'll sail around here into the capture point and try to be lucky with some torpedoes into here. Until we can get another boat over there, there's no way we can spot him. If the carrier driver is awake, he should send a plane over here to make sure that that we're spotting inside here. Why is he sailing out? Maybe he's trying to get a look at him. Well, the smoke cloud seems to be dissipating now. Still trying to hide behind that island. He knows where he's at. Don't sail out, don't sail out, don't sail out. He sails out. I don't know why you would do that. We were actually winning this match and then he sails out. Oh. That's what people do when they get, like, now, like, we're probably still gonna win. But there's an actual chance that we'll lose this now. Just because he wanted to get out and get some extra points. And there's him being against a Karlsruhe, there's actually a pretty decent chance that he will not get extra points, he'll just die. So we'll have to see. Let's get over and see some people who actually know how to play the game over here. But I guess it's a good idea to get examples how not to play. Don't play for yourself, play for the team. It's okay to want to get some extra points, but do it from within the cap and win the match instead of stupid idiotic stuff like that. One battleship left. He's sunk 2 boats, that's pretty nice. Interested to see where we end up. Probably within the middle of the pack, I would say, with 29,000 damage in this match. Ooh, he has to watch out for his own... Yeah, he's gonna be... he's gonna miss it. Nope, he's gonna be hit by... He's gonna be sunk by his teammate here. And he can see those, like, there's no visibility range on your own torpedoes. If he had been looking where he was driving instead of where he was trying to shoot this, he would have seen those torpedoes miles away. From the moment they were sent into the water, he would be able to see them. And now he's gonna be dying from flooding from his own teammates' torpedoes. That's pretty stupid. Look where you're driving. I guess that's another lesson. So this is how not to smoke. Instead of actually helping his teammates, he's making sure you can't spot the boat you're actually hunting. So seems he's finally trying to win the match over here. He also sailed right into a torpedo there. But he, on the other hand, didn't see them as early, so he kind of has an excuse. I think that Kawachi is gonna die. Yeah. Somebody doesn't like Scooby's driving. Well, it wasn't. I would maintain that it wasn't his fault about the torpedoes. That was the battleship driver. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh, that was close. One more shot. What is the Miyagi doing? Why is he not shooting? He has had so many shooting opportunities in that cheat. And then he gets another ship there. They're being very, very passive about this whole thing. Finally. And now this Tenryu, who is still around. And he's gonna dodge that. Yeah. Well, at least he's actually finally capping it this time, so... Guess second time is the charm. After realizing he probably couldn't go one-on-one against a cruiser that had nothing else to shoot at. So, well, I think we did pretty well in this match. We could obviously have won this 5 minutes ago if Florence hadn't. If he's leaving this again, I'm gonna be rather annoyed. But yeah, sometimes just think of someone else but yourself. That could be a lesson for things other than World of Warships, but especially when you're playing with other games, please be nice. Just win the match. Don't be an eco-maniac. I've seen matches be lost because people exit the capture point and try to get some more points for themselves. You get way more points by winning than you do by shooting stuff. Anyway, we end up actually pretty far down here. But I still think we do pretty good. We did way more damage than we had edge point, and that's kind of my guiding. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this battle. I hope to see you next time, and until then, have a good day.